Well, the national races obviously get a lot of attention, but right here at home, there are measures on the ballot in Minneapolis and St. Paul that will directly impact your property taxes. Danny Spiewak joins us now with a closer look at what they are. Danny?
Julie, both cities have questions on the ballot this year seeking property tax increases. In Minneapolis, it's for schools, but in St. Paul, it's for childcare.
Hey, how's it going? So I'm out knocking doors today with Yes for St. Paul Families.
Daniel Cox made the rounds Monday evening,
Are you familiar with the early learning ballot question?
rallying support for the ballot question in St. Paul that seeks to raise $20 million over 10 years to cover childcare costs for low-income families.
Anyone who has kids or knows someone who has kids or has grandkids understands really viscerally the impact of childcare costs.
The measure would be funded through a property tax increase.
It amounts to an increase of $16 a year each year on the average house in the city.
But Mayor Melvin Carter opposes the measure because he says it won't raise enough money.
I'm telling our community that based on my judgment, it can't be done.
And the St. Paul Federation of Educators criticized the proposal as a voucher system.
It's one step closer to privatization of our public education system.
Meanwhile, across the river in Minneapolis, there's another ballot measure that asks voters whether they want to raise property taxes. This one for the Minneapolis public schools.
For $8 more per year on the average homeowner, this measure would generate $20 million for technology funding to bolster the district's general fund as enrollment declines and federal COVID aid expires.
The need is still there.
Marcia Howard with the Minneapolis Federation of Teachers supports the measure.
In order to make sure that our kids have what they need.
There are no organized groups in opposition, but property tax hikes are always a tough sell.
You'd best believe that the teachers will be holding our district accountable for those funds and how they're being used.
Today, the Minneapolis Public Schools sent out a reminder about this ballot question to the public. Although it is called the technology levy, they say it won't really increase the tech budget very much, but rather will offset cuts to other services and programs. Back to you.
All right. Thank you, Danny.